Ellie Bradfield with ABC Southern Queensland News. The organisers of Toowoomba Farmers Market says a number of stall holders at the weekend's markets were affected by vandalism. Police were called to the corner of Lindsay Street and Campbell Street at East Toowoomba just after 7 o'clock Friday night after reports unknown offenders were damaging property. Police say the offenders set fire to a box but fled the scene before officers arrived. Investigations remain ongoing and police are appealing for anyone with information or relevant footage, including dashcam or CCTV, to come forward. A commission of inquiry looking into Queensland's child safety system will continue today in Toowoomba. The commission is examining the interactions between the state's child safety and youth justice systems and where critical gaps are failing vulnerable young people. Representatives from youth justice, police and several community organisations are expected to give evidence this week. Construction has started on a $291 million facility turning veggie scraps from a major producer into renewable energy at Kalbar in the Scenic Rim. The CalFresh project is backed by Willemmy Capital and the Queensland Government's investment arm QIC. CalFresh CEO Richard Gorman says the technology is used overseas to turn agricultural waste into power, renewable gas, fuel and fertiliser.
In the world of anaerobic digestion for producing energy in the world, the Kalbar facility is at the larger scale. So whilst we'll start small, it has the capacity to be quite large.
The federal opposition will introduce a bill to make it a criminal offence to help Australians with links to Islamic State to return home. The proposal would make it an offence for anyone to assist those who are linked to terrorist hotspots or organisations or have committed terror-related offences to come back to Australia. An exception would apply in circumstances where the government had given express permission for repatriation to occur. Farmers and knitting nanas against gas are demanding the state government honour its election promise to protect prime farmland and groundwater from coal seam gas expansion. The group gathered outside Queensland Treasurer David Janetsky's Toowoomba office on Friday, demanding the government protect the Condamine alluvium in Queensland's Murray-Darling Basin. Lisa Balmain from Save Our Darling Downs says she wants to see action.
We're 17 months on since that commitment and we haven't seen anything yet. So we're rightly getting quite concerned and we want to see some action in that space.
The member for Condamine, Pat Weir, says work on the bill is well advanced.
By mid-year, we hopefully have the bill introduced in the first quarter. I think that's still doable. My discussions with the department are that it is very, very close and still on target.
New data from analytics firm Finity shows home insurance premiums have been increasing in recent years. John O'Wakely reports.
From October 2020 until October 2025, home insurance premiums have increased more than 50%, with the average premium now costing a household nearly $3,000. Cities at risk of natural disasters have the highest costs, with the western suburbs of Brisbane paying an average of nearly $8,400 due to flood risk. Of the capital cities, Darwin pays the most at more than $4,000 and Adelaide pays the least at about $2,000.
Support is being offered to players after a rising Gold Coast sports star broke his back in a Queensland Rugby League trial match. Sue Fitzpatrick reports.
The game between the Burleigh Bears and Tweed Seagulls was into its second half at Piggabeen Oval on Saturday when Burleigh outside back Jacek McLaurin suffered a serious spinal injury in a tackle. The game was stopped while a doctor treated him before an ambulance arrived. The match was eventually called off. He was airlifted to Princess Alexandra Hospital where he remains in a critical but stable condition. The QRL has praised the level of professionalism and care from staff at the ground. It will now review the incident and is offering support to players and club members.
The Winter Olympics closing ceremony is underway in Italy after the US wrapped up the competition by being crowned men's ice hockey champions for the first time since 1980. It's been Australia's most successful Winter Games ever, finishing with 3 gold medals, 2 silver and a bronze. To southern Queensland's weather, partly cloudy, the chance of fog on the Granite Belt, South Burnett and the Lockyer Valley this morning, a medium chance of showers in the Lockyer Valley, a higher chance in the west, most likely during this afternoon and evening. The chance of a thunderstorm in the west where heavy rain may lead to flash flooding. Toowoomba today headed for a top